Hello everybody. Many people with high blood pressure feel completely normal. No headache, no dizziness, no chest pain, no shortness of breath, no palpitation, no lightheadedness. But inside the body, the heart may already be working harder every single day, suffering and struggling. And over years, that pressure slowly damages the arteries, kidneys, brain, and heart. Now, here's the surprising part. One of the most powerful treatments for blood pressure is not a medication. It is food. It's your diet, my friends. And today, I want to talk to you about one of the most researched diets in medicine for lowering blood pressure naturally, the DASH diet. Not a trendy internet diet, not starvation, not detox tea. A real science-based approach that really works. And by the end of this video, you will understand what DASH diet is, how it works and why it works, and how to start it realistically, and how regular people can actually follow it without feeling miserable. Stay tuned. Well, before we jump into DASH diet, we need to talk about high blood pressure. When you ask people about high blood pressure, they think about one number, 140 over 90 or 150 over 95. But blood pressure is really about force. It is the pressure pushing against the arteries every second of the day. And when that pressure stays elevated for a long period of time, it can damage the arteries through the shearing force in the inner lining of the blood vessel. And this, think of it like a water pressure in pipes. Too much pressure over time damages the system. And this is dangerous because hypertension is often silent. Many people discover it only after a stroke, a heart attack, a heart failure, or kidney disease. That's why prevention matters early. Here's the question: why food affects blood pressure so much? Well, food in general affects the body far more than people realize. What we eat can change a lot of things. Can change your fluid balance, your blood vessel function, inflammation, insulin levels, and body weight. And modern diets create multiple problems at the same time. Too much sodium, too much processed foods, too much sugar, and too much calories. And not enough fiber, not enough potassium, and not enough whole foods. This combination pushes blood pressure upward. And one of the biggest problems today is processed food. Many people, if you ask them if you eat salt in a regular basis, they say, well, I don't add salt to my food. But most sodium does not come from a salt shaker. It comes from restaurant food, sauces, bread, frozen meals, chips, fast food. That's where DASH diet becomes very, very, very important. So what does DASH diet stand for? It stands for dietary approach to stop hypertension. Honestly, it may be one of the least exciting names ever created for a diet, but scientifically, this diet was specially designed to lower blood pressure. And studies showed it worked remarkably well, and you know what? Within weeks. Now, you're interested about knowing DASH diet. What are the core principles of DASH diet? Well, DASH diet from the get-go, it is not about perfection. It is about shifting patterns of eating. The diet emphasizes definitely vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean protein, beans, nuts, and low-fat dairy. And reducing, of course, sodium, processed foods, sugary drinks, excessive red meat, and ultra-processed snacks. One major goal is also increasing potassium. You know, potassium helps balance sodium and relax blood vessels. And some of the foods that rich in potassium, including bananas, spinach, potatoes, beans, avocados, and yogurt. Another important thing in DASH diet is fiber. Fiber is very important, my friends. It lowers cholesterol, reduces fullness, sugar control, better sugar control for sure, and weight management. And all of these indirectly help lowering blood pressure. So, what people get wrong about healthy eating? When you talk to people about healthy eating, what comes to their mind is tiny portions, no fiber, and eating salad forever. That's not realistic, that's not sustainable. But honestly, most extreme diets fail because people cannot sustain them. DASH diet works because it is practical. It's not about starvation whatsoever. You can still go to restaurants. You can still eat culturally meaningful meals. The goal is improvement, not perfection, not starvation. So now, since you're excited about DASH diet, how to start DASH diet realistically? Well, this is where most people fail. They try to change everything overnight. That usually doesn't last. Instead, I tell people to start with small changes. Baby steps, my friend, baby steps. Let's say, for example, week 1, replace one sugary drink or beverage with water. Week 2 is add 1 serving of vegetables daily. Week 3, reduce fast food from 4 times weekly to 2 times weekly. And week 4, start checking food labels constantly. That's how real lifestyle change happens. It's all about lifestyle, my friends, not through suffering, starvation, through sustainable correction. So let me display a realistic day of DASH eating. So, and let's make it practical. So breakfast, you can eat oatmeal, berries, Greek yogurt, coffee without excessive sugar. And for lunch will be grilled chicken, rice or quinoa, vegetables, and water. What about a snack in between? So a snack will be either nuts or a fruit. And what about dinner? Dinner will be salmon or lean protein or lean meat, salad, roasted vegetables. Dessert, yes, but occasionally, not every day. So this DASH diet is not a punishment. It is balance. You're balancing everything out and put in your mind what's important for your body. Is there any correlation between DASH diet, weight loss, and heart protection? Yes. One important thing many people notice that as eating improves, weight improves, sugar improves, energy improves. And even modest weight loss can significantly lower blood pressure. Just 5 to 10% of your body weight. That's because excessive weight makes the heart work harder. So DASH diet is not just about pressure. It's about protecting the cardiovascular system overall. So here's a final message for me to all of you. Most people are waiting for a dramatic moment before taking their health seriously. Please, prevention is very important. Don't wait for a chest pain, a heart attack, stroke, or a hospitalization. But prevention works best before those things happen. And one of the most powerful things you can change is what happens on your plate every single day. Not prevention, not starvation, not obsession, just better choices repeated constantly. Because the heart responds to repetition, not for one time, repetition. And small changes done daily can completely change the future of your health. If this video helped you understand food, blood pressure, nutrition better, subscribe for more simple, science-based heart health videos. And tell me in the comments below, what food do you think raises blood pressure the most today? Looking forward to your answers. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.